Let us go home.
Let us go home.
I got my hair cut.
I got my hair cut.
His name is known all over the country.
His name is known all over the country.
I have no fever.
I have no fever.
Do you know how to cook fish?
Do you know how to cook fish?
She was always practicing the piano.
She was always practicing the piano.
I was in New York for a few days.
I was in New York for a few days.
It's a typo. Sorry.
It's a typo. Sorry.
I asked Tom about his new book.
I asked Tom about his new book.
She invited me to the ballet.
She invited me to the ballet.
I have some friends to help.
I have some friends to help.
Please give my regards to your father.
Please give my regards to your father.
I don't know exactly when I will be back.
I don't know exactly when I will be back.
My father allowed me to go swimming.
My father allowed me to go swimming.
Don't do two things at a time.
Don't do two things at a time.
There is a beautiful park near my home.
There is a beautiful park near my home.
I've suddenly lost weight.
I've suddenly lost weight.
You're the best man for the job.
You're the best man for the job.
He admitted that it was true.
He admitted that it was true.
I'm doing this for you.
I'm doing this for you.
What is your mother tongue?
What is your mother tongue?
Is this seat empty?
Is this seat empty?
A fence runs around the house.
A fence runs around the house.
I like my steak rare.
I like my steak rare.
I bit my lip.
I bit my lip.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic with the Pacific.
The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic with the Pacific.
Close your book.
Close your book.
Next year my birthday will fall on a Sunday.
Next year my birthday will fall on a Sunday.
I'd like to have breakfast with you.
I'd like to have breakfast with you.
This coffee is too bitter.
This coffee is too bitter.
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
He has a good position in a government office.
He has a good position in a government office.
She declined the invitation.
She declined the invitation.
He went to London to study English.
He went to London to study English.
I'm just watching TV.
I'm just watching TV.
He is used to speaking in public.
He is used to speaking in public.
What is on the desk?
What is on the desk?
They died in battle.
They died in battle.
I climbed to the top of Mount Fuji.
I climbed to the top of Mount Fuji.
Lend me some money, if you have any.
Lend me some money, if you have any.
The sky is full of stars.
The sky is full of stars.
I will tell you about him.
I will tell you about him.
I walked to school.
I walked to school.
I am free of debt.
I am free of debt.
You may go home now.
You may go home now.
I could hardly hear him.
I could hardly hear him.
I have a good dictionary.
I have a good dictionary.
Wait till the rain stops.
Wait till the rain stops.
I hear he is good at mahjong.
I hear he is good at mahjong.
How nice to see you again, Tom.
How nice to see you again, Tom.
You may choose any book you like.
You may choose any book you like.
Our team is winning.
Our team is winning.
Then that means I lost everything.
Then that means I lost everything.
This is how I mastered English.
This is how I mastered English.
He waited for several seconds and opened the door.
He waited for several seconds and opened the door.
I used my imagination.
I used my imagination.
He slipped on the ice.
He slipped on the ice.
I have visited Paris once.
I have visited Paris once.
This is the house where I was born.
This is the house where I was born.
Such accidents can happen from time to time.
Such accidents can happen from time to time.
No one can help me.
No one can help me.
You can do it.
You can do it.
My uncle lives near the school.
My uncle lives near the school.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
We live in a 3-bedroom house.
We live in a 3-bedroom house.
She waited for you for 2 hours.
She waited for you for 2 hours.
Hold the rope.
Hold the rope.
He has some money in the bank.
He has some money in the bank.
She thought of a good plan.
She thought of a good plan.
My father likes strong coffee.
My father likes strong coffee.
You are not a student.
You are not a student.
Turn on the light, please.
Turn on the light, please.
Is there a post office around here?
Is there a post office around here?
Have you ever seen a wolf?
Have you ever seen a wolf?
You may go anywhere.
You may go anywhere.
A moment's hesitation may cost a pilot his life.
A moment's hesitation may cost a pilot his life.
That's not a useful piece of information.
That's not a useful piece of information.
Please take care of our dog while we're away.
Please take care of our dog while we're away.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
She felt so humiliated that she couldn't say anything.
She felt so humiliated that she couldn't say anything.
You look young for your age.
You look young for your age.
He sang and sang.
He sang and sang.
I will take you home.
I will take you home.
The color is purple rather than pink.
The color is purple rather than pink.
She poured milk into the cup.
She poured milk into the cup.
He walked away.
He walked away.
I would like to meet his father.
I would like to meet his father.
We will leave in an hour.
We will leave in an hour.
I caught the flu.
I caught the flu.
Do you study English?
Do you study English?
Where is the library?
Where is the library?
Tom ate vegetable soup this morning.
Tom ate vegetable soup this morning.
I would like to speak English fluently.
I would like to speak English fluently.
Let's take a trip to New York.
Let's take a trip to New York.
He seems kind.
He seems kind.
His advice was very helpful.
His advice was very helpful.
I am getting off at the next station.
I am getting off at the next station.
The boy cut the cake in two.
The boy cut the cake in two.
My wife is Chinese.
My wife is Chinese.
I have about 5,000 yen.
I have about 5,000 yen.
Can I speak to the doctor?
Can I speak to the doctor?
The United States borders Canada.
The United States borders Canada.
The room has a seating capacity of 200.
The room has a seating capacity of 200.
I'll be back at 7 o'clock.
I'll be back at 7 o'clock.
Lake Biwa is the largest lake in Japan.
Lake Biwa is the largest lake in Japan.
I was born on the 22 of November 1948.
I was born on the 22 of November 1948.
How far is it from here to the museum?
How far is it from here to the museum?
I agree with you to a certain extent.
I agree with you to a certain extent.
You'll get lost.
You'll get lost.
My name is known to everybody in my school.
My name is known to everybody in my school.
He walks to school.
He walks to school.
She told me to open the window.
She told me to open the window.
The river which flows through Paris is the Seine.
The river which flows through Paris is the Seine.
He was exiled from his country.
He was exiled from his country.
The birth rate and death rate were nearly equal.
The birth rate and death rate were nearly equal.
As far as I know, he did nothing wrong.
As far as I know, he did nothing wrong.
He's always looking at you. He must love you.
He's always looking at you. He must love you.
Sleep is no less necessary to health than food.
Sleep is no less necessary to health than food.
Tomorrow is Christmas Day.
Tomorrow is Christmas Day.
I missed the last train last Friday.
I missed the last train last Friday.
How old do you think I am?
How old do you think I am?
Are you happy?
Are you happy?
Don't be a fool.
Don't be a fool.
His mother is an English teacher.
His mother is an English teacher.
I've never been to Europe.
I've never been to Europe.
I'd like some more butter.
I'd like some more butter.
A map helps us study geography.
A map helps us study geography.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time.
He had reached the limits of his patience.
He had reached the limits of his patience.
He is a man of action.
He is a man of action.
She is a student.
She is a student.
He will be free tomorrow.
He will be free tomorrow.
I'd like you to be more punctual.
I'd like you to be more punctual.
I wonder why Tom didn't call me.
I wonder why Tom didn't call me.
My mother is out.
My mother is out.
What's the bus fare?
What's the bus fare?
He lost his honor.
He lost his honor.
He likes to watch TV.
He likes to watch TV.
She took a deep breath.
She took a deep breath.
He made a rude reply.
He made a rude reply.
Don't throw in the towel.
Don't throw in the towel.
The station is to the west of the hotel.
The station is to the west of the hotel.
Look at that building.
Look at that building.
I can speak English a little.
I can speak English a little.
Some people laugh at his jokes, but others don't.
Some people laugh at his jokes, but others don't.
The homework is due next Monday.
The homework is due next Monday.
He promised me to come early.
He promised me to come early.
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
He provided the boys with food, clothing and shoes.
He provided the boys with food, clothing and shoes.
She is capable of teaching both English and French.
She is capable of teaching both English and French.
My opinion is similar to yours.
My opinion is similar to yours.
We are glad to have you in our class.
We are glad to have you in our class.
Where is the nearest telephone box?
Where is the nearest telephone box?
What sport do you like best?
What sport do you like best?
I apologize if I hurt your feelings.
I apologize if I hurt your feelings.
To master English is hard.
To master English is hard.
The baby is sleeping.
The baby is sleeping.
I can't stand this heat.
I can't stand this heat.
I can't finish this part of the puzzle.
I can't finish this part of the puzzle.
The king governed the country.
The king governed the country.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
All's fair in love and war.
All's fair in love and war.
Please wake me at 6.
Please wake me at 6.
That was my mistake.
That was my mistake.
I've got too much to do.
I've got too much to do.
He didn't turn up after all.
He didn't turn up after all.
I have seen a shooting star once.
I have seen a shooting star once.
Don't watch TV.
Don't watch TV.
I want to sing the song.
I want to sing the song.
They are on good terms with each other.
They are on good terms with each other.
I bought the book yesterday.
I bought the book yesterday.
A helicopter circled over us.
A helicopter circled over us.
This is why I hate him.
This is why I hate him.
Don't worry about what others say.
Don't worry about what others say.
I watched a tennis match on TV.
I watched a tennis match on TV.
What are you doing that for?
What are you doing that for?
He made up his mind quickly.
He made up his mind quickly.
The lights are out.
The lights are out.
We're in a hurry.
We're in a hurry.
Turn off the radio, please.
Turn off the radio, please.
I will stay home tomorrow.
I will stay home tomorrow.
There isn't anyone in the room.
There isn't anyone in the room.
He has the habit of scratching his head.
He has the habit of scratching his head.
We saw a castle in the distance.
We saw a castle in the distance.
He did the crossword with ease.
He did the crossword with ease.
Tom likes to knit.
Tom likes to knit.
I forgot to bring my umbrella with me.
I forgot to bring my umbrella with me.
I've had coffee already.
I've had coffee already.
I received your letter yesterday.
I received your letter yesterday.
We should have told him the truth.
We should have told him the truth.
What will you live on while you are there?
What will you live on while you are there?
This wine tastes good.
This wine tastes good.
His parents were farmers.
His parents were farmers.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You can type, can't you?
You can type, can't you?
They were swimming.
They were swimming.
I'm dying of thirst.
I'm dying of thirst.
She is wearing a nice dress now.
She is wearing a nice dress now.
He kept on crying.
He kept on crying.
You will have to go to England next year.
You will have to go to England next year.
I arrived too late and missed the train.
I arrived too late and missed the train.
When is school over?
When is school over?
I'm in Boston.
I'm in Boston.
Where is my car?
Where is my car?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Some people like summer, and others like winter.
Some people like summer, and others like winter.
I don't like what he said.
I don't like what he said.
Won't you have some fruit?
Won't you have some fruit?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Is it to go?
Is it to go?
How long will you stay in Hakone?
How long will you stay in Hakone?
I have no patience.
I have no patience.
I feel much better today.
I feel much better today.
Do you want to be rich?
Do you want to be rich?
This sweater is made by hand.
This sweater is made by hand.
I'll sue you.
I'll sue you.
I found my name written on the blackboard.
I found my name written on the blackboard.
It's almost 11:30.
It's almost 11:30.
She gave me a nice pair of shoes.
She gave me a nice pair of shoes.
Mary was able to swim across the river.
Mary was able to swim across the river.
Pick up the pencil from the floor.
Pick up the pencil from the floor.
That is not my pen.
That is not my pen.
Keep the door locked.
Keep the door locked.
I am human.
I am human.
I know only this.
I know only this.
He gave his children a good education.
He gave his children a good education.
I missed the school bus.
I missed the school bus.
Why don't we ask his advice?
Why don't we ask his advice?
Cats like playing in the sun.
Cats like playing in the sun.
His car collided with a train.
His car collided with a train.
What is that?
What is that?
There is a book on the table.
There is a book on the table.
I'll come and see you one of these days.
I'll come and see you one of these days.
Would you pass me the salt?
Would you pass me the salt?
I am a stranger here.
I am a stranger here.
She has broken the toaster again.
She has broken the toaster again.
She came to see me.
She came to see me.
It may rain.
It may rain.
When will you come home?
When will you come home?
His family are all very well.
His family are all very well.
He's swimming now.
He's swimming now.
Look at the picture.
Look at the picture.
Please listen to me.
Please listen to me.
He stopped smoking.
He stopped smoking.
I bought 2 bags of popcorn.
I bought 2 bags of popcorn.
I can eat anything but onions.
I can eat anything but onions.
I love you.
I love you.
What's your opinion?
What's your opinion?
My camera is a Nikon.
My camera is a Nikon.
I looked around me.
I looked around me.
She gave me this compact disc.
She gave me this compact disc.
The loss amounts to $1 million.
The loss amounts to $1 million.
I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
He will go to the meeting instead of me.
He will go to the meeting instead of me.
It feels like rain.
It feels like rain.
She fell from the tree.
She fell from the tree.
Could you get in touch with him?
Could you get in touch with him?
I didn't see a doctor last year.
I didn't see a doctor last year.
Honey, will you go shopping for me?
Honey, will you go shopping for me?
Did you hear my son play the violin?
Did you hear my son play the violin?
He is the last man I want to see.
He is the last man I want to see.
I am dying to see her again.
I am dying to see her again.
I felt it was a relatively difficult jigsaw puzzle.
I felt it was a relatively difficult jigsaw puzzle.
The sky became darker and darker.
The sky became darker and darker.
Without the sun, we couldn't live on the earth.
Without the sun, we couldn't live on the earth.
I can easily convince you of his innocence.
I can easily convince you of his innocence.
I'd like to order the same.
I'd like to order the same.
He taught his son how to swim.
He taught his son how to swim.
My luggage didn't arrive. What happened?
My luggage didn't arrive. What happened?
I wonder where he is hiding.
I wonder where he is hiding.
May I say something?
May I say something?
Please give me another chance.
Please give me another chance.
Let me go with you.
Let me go with you.
All men must die.
All men must die.
There used to be a bridge here.
There used to be a bridge here.
Have you ever loved a man?
Have you ever loved a man?
Whose bicycle is this?
Whose bicycle is this?
This is a present for you.
This is a present for you.
The man kept talking for an hour.
The man kept talking for an hour.
It is on the left side of the street.
It is on the left side of the street.
There she comes.
There she comes.
He abused my confidence.
He abused my confidence.
I live in Yokohama.
I live in Yokohama.
I can't find my bag.
I can't find my bag.
Your pencils need sharpening.
Your pencils need sharpening.
The new bridge is under construction.
The new bridge is under construction.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It's raining cats and dogs.
It's time for us to go to bed.
It's time for us to go to bed.
Does he go to school by bus?
Does he go to school by bus?
10 houses were burned down.
10 houses were burned down.
Will it hurt a lot?
Will it hurt a lot?
He is trying to quit smoking.
He is trying to quit smoking.
You must clean your room.
You must clean your room.
She resembles her aunt.
She resembles her aunt.
What is the basis for the argument?
What is the basis for the argument?
She works hard.
She works hard.
He is proud of his son.
He is proud of his son.
Happy is a man who marries a good wife.
Happy is a man who marries a good wife.
My father is 50 years old.
My father is 50 years old.
Why didn't you tell her?
Why didn't you tell her?
How can I get to the zoo from here?
How can I get to the zoo from here?
Anybody knows it.
Anybody knows it.
The man tried to install his own antenna.
The man tried to install his own antenna.
This is the book I've been looking for.
This is the book I've been looking for.
This road is too narrow for trucks to pass.
This road is too narrow for trucks to pass.
When did you return?
When did you return?
Science does not solve all the problems of life.
Science does not solve all the problems of life.
Tom is a student.
Tom is a student.
These earphones don't work.
These earphones don't work.
There's a hotel across the street.
There's a hotel across the street.
Somebody had drowned her in the bathtub.
Somebody had drowned her in the bathtub.
He contributed to the good of the community.
He contributed to the good of the community.
Monkeys climb trees.
Monkeys climb trees.
I haven't seen him for years.
I haven't seen him for years.
I am busy now and can't play with you.
I am busy now and can't play with you.
The Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941.
The Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941.
He is my boss.
He is my boss.
It may snow.
It may snow.
Won't you eat lunch with me?
Won't you eat lunch with me?
I'm used to being laughed at.
I'm used to being laughed at.
Do it again.
Do it again.
In case of an emergency, dial 110.
In case of an emergency, dial 110.
No one admires him more than I do.
No one admires him more than I do.
The lion is the king of the beasts.
The lion is the king of the beasts.
Those who want to remain may do so.
Those who want to remain may do so.
Thank you very much for your letter.
Thank you very much for your letter.
I meet him from time to time.
I meet him from time to time.
Let's put all the cards on the table.
Let's put all the cards on the table.
He tapped me on the shoulder.
He tapped me on the shoulder.
IMF stands for International Monetary Fund.
IMF stands for International Monetary Fund.
I have a sore throat.
I have a sore throat.
I am a bit drunk.
I am a bit drunk.
This is a Japanese doll.
This is a Japanese doll.
Don't listen to her.
Don't listen to her.
She was quite nervous about her first flight.
She was quite nervous about her first flight.
Where's the nearest library?
Where's the nearest library?
She used to play tennis on Saturday afternoon.
She used to play tennis on Saturday afternoon.
You're too suspicious about everything.
You're too suspicious about everything.
I am busy today.
I am busy today.
Anyone can do that.
Anyone can do that.
This amount includes tax.
This amount includes tax.
Nobody answered the telephone.
Nobody answered the telephone.
You never told me that you were married.
You never told me that you were married.
He cleared his throat.
He cleared his throat.
I'm starved.
I'm starved.
I've never been abroad.
I've never been abroad.
I almost forgot it.
I almost forgot it.
All were silent.
All were silent.
Of course, I will go there with you.
Of course, I will go there with you.
The king ruled his kingdom justly.
The king ruled his kingdom justly.
Wild animals live in the forest.
Wild animals live in the forest.
You are tall, but he is still taller.
You are tall, but he is still taller.
This is the picture that Mary painted.
This is the picture that Mary painted.
Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves him.
He came to see you yesterday.
He came to see you yesterday.
He should have bought some pencils.
He should have bought some pencils.
They crossed the Atlantic Ocean.
They crossed the Atlantic Ocean.
I want to go to college.
I want to go to college.
But you're not there.
But you're not there.
What do you think of those Japanese writers?
What do you think of those Japanese writers?
You aren't a spy, are you?
You aren't a spy, are you?
She didn't go far.
She didn't go far.
It's getting late. I don't want to go home alone.
It's getting late. I don't want to go home alone.
She looked me in the eye.
She looked me in the eye.
He was blue from the cold.
He was blue from the cold.
Never mind, I can do it by myself.
Never mind, I can do it by myself.
I got a shave and a haircut.
I got a shave and a haircut.
We will let him try.
We will let him try.
I did smoke when I was young.
I did smoke when I was young.
You amuse me.
You amuse me.
I don't care.
I don't care.
He laid his head on the pillow.
He laid his head on the pillow.
How high is that tower?
How high is that tower?
At first, I couldn't play the guitar.
At first, I couldn't play the guitar.
We had better utilize our natural resources.
We had better utilize our natural resources.
He is a famous artist.
He is a famous artist.
I've been there already.
I've been there already.
Don't give up hope.
Don't give up hope.
They were all dressed in uniforms.
They were all dressed in uniforms.
The phone kept ringing.
The phone kept ringing.
What subject do you like best?
What subject do you like best?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
We are happy.
We are happy.
I missed the bus.
I missed the bus.
Someone must have left the door open.
Someone must have left the door open.
4 multiplied by 2 is 8.
4 multiplied by 2 is 8.
Chew your food well.
Chew your food well.
They are Christians.
They are Christians.
Didn't you read the book?
Didn't you read the book?
What he said turned out to be true.
What he said turned out to be true.
He saw her and blushed.
He saw her and blushed.
I was made to wait for over 30 minutes.
I was made to wait for over 30 minutes.
I like LA better.
I like LA better.
I try not to bother anyone.
I try not to bother anyone.
An Englishman would not pronounce it like that.
An Englishman would not pronounce it like that.
He will come back in a few days.
He will come back in a few days.
The truth is that we can't live without air.
The truth is that we can't live without air.
Did you learn it from him?
Did you learn it from him?
Keep children away from the pond.
Keep children away from the pond.
I feel very sick.
I feel very sick.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
The boy got his hands dirty.
The boy got his hands dirty.
I don't think he is truthful.
I don't think he is truthful.
It's hot today.
It's hot today.
He kept silent during the meal.
He kept silent during the meal.
This chair is uncomfortable.
This chair is uncomfortable.
You should tell him the truth.
You should tell him the truth.
Few people live to be 100 years old.
Few people live to be 100 years old.
I'm speechless.
I'm speechless.
He wants the money.
He wants the money.
He has been dead for 10 years.
He has been dead for 10 years.
Have you ever read any Chinese poems?
Have you ever read any Chinese poems?
It's Saturday today.
It's Saturday today.
A lot of boys ran after the rabbit.
A lot of boys ran after the rabbit.
They sell fruit, bread, cakes, and many other things.
They sell fruit, bread, cakes, and many other things.
We play tennis every day.
We play tennis every day.
I saw a stranger standing at the door.
I saw a stranger standing at the door.
He explained it in detail.
He explained it in detail.
He plays baseball every day.
He plays baseball every day.
Have you washed your hands yet?
Have you washed your hands yet?
It is 10 minutes before 11.
It is 10 minutes before 11.
I wish I could swim.
I wish I could swim.
Children can't swim in this river.
Children can't swim in this river.
I was in London last month.
I was in London last month.
Do you study every day?
Do you study every day?
I don't understand German at all.
I don't understand German at all.
Have you finished?
Have you finished?
The judge's decision is final.
The judge's decision is final.
I never work on weekends.
I never work on weekends.
He will be here in half an hour.
He will be here in half an hour.
Get to the point.
Get to the point.
He witnessed the murder.
He witnessed the murder.
That makes no sense at all.
That makes no sense at all.
He doesn't know me.
He doesn't know me.
My cat and dog get along.
My cat and dog get along.
I have neither time nor money.
I have neither time nor money.
He ran into the classroom.
He ran into the classroom.
Many cities were destroyed by bombs.
Many cities were destroyed by bombs.
My mother is reading a magazine.
My mother is reading a magazine.
I got out of the taxi.
I got out of the taxi.
Please remain seated.
Please remain seated.
I spoke with him about the matter.
I spoke with him about the matter.
We showed him some pictures of the Alps.
We showed him some pictures of the Alps.
He bought a new pair of shoes.
He bought a new pair of shoes.
Rome is in Italy.
Rome is in Italy.
When will we reach the airport?
When will we reach the airport?
She bought chicken.
She bought chicken.
I can't bear living alone.
I can't bear living alone.
I haven't seen you for ages.
I haven't seen you for ages.
He hurt his left foot when he fell.
He hurt his left foot when he fell.
I have a large family.
I have a large family.
I feel like eating something sweet.
I feel like eating something sweet.
None of your business.
None of your business.
Can I pay for the book by check?
Can I pay for the book by check?
Have you finished packing yet?
Have you finished packing yet?
I like both of them very much.
I like both of them very much.
If I were rich, I would go abroad.
If I were rich, I would go abroad.
2 ice creams, please.
2 ice creams, please.
The old man lives by himself.
The old man lives by himself.
Only one little boy survived the traffic accident.
Only one little boy survived the traffic accident.
We don't have any more bread.
We don't have any more bread.
Tom went back to his hometown.
Tom went back to his hometown.
There is a piano in the room.
There is a piano in the room.
He doesn't read many books.
He doesn't read many books.
Pass me the salt, please.
Pass me the salt, please.
I would do anything but that.
I would do anything but that.
The room is warming up.
The room is warming up.
He is very tall.
He is very tall.
This law will benefit the poor.
This law will benefit the poor.
I feel like eating something.
I feel like eating something.
Luck comes to those who look for it.
Luck comes to those who look for it.
I got a bee sting.
I got a bee sting.
When I arrived, it was raining.
When I arrived, it was raining.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow morning.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow morning.
You're always singing.
You're always singing.